Hello everyone. Welcome to part 2 of our journey on how to speak English. I'm so excited to share more practical tips with you. In part 1, we talked about listening, practicing, and enjoying the process. Today, we'll explore new ways to improve your speaking skills, like using simple sentences and talking to friends. Learning English can be fun and easy if we keep trying. So, let's get started and take another step towards speaking English confidently. Stay positive and enjoy the journey.
Let's continue exploring how to make learning English effective and enjoyable. Beyond the basics, there are more strategies to immerse yourself in the language and keep your motivation high. Here are additional tips to help you master English while having fun along the way. Surround yourself with English. Immerse yourself in English as much as possible. Change your phone or computer language to English. Follow English-speaking social media accounts, or read English signs around you. The more you see and hear English, the faster you learn. I switched my phone to English, and though it was confusing at first, I picked up new words like notification and settings. This constant exposure made English feel like part of my daily life. Repeat to remember. Repetition is key to mastering a language. Repeating words, phrases, or sentences helps you internalize them. When I learned a new word, I'd say it out loud multiple times or write it in different sentences. For example, I repeated grateful until it stuck. Revisit old lessons or vocabulary regularly. Repetition builds confidence and makes recall easier. Make learning fun. Learning doesn't have to feel like a chore. Sing English songs to practice pronunciation and rhythm's both fun and memorable. You can also create stories or poems with new words to spark creativity. I sang along to pop songs every morning, which improved my accent and mood. Making up silly stories with words like giggle or mystery kept me engaged. Find playful ways to learn it keeps you excited. Use new words immediately. When you learn a new word, use it right away to make it stick. Write it in a sentence, say it in a conversation, or think of a scenario where it fits. After learning beautiful, I describe everything as beautiful the sky, my lunch, even my shoes. This practice helped me remember the word and feel comfortable using it. The quicker you apply what you learn, the better you retain it. Take your time. Learning English isn't a race, so don't rush. It's okay to progress slowly or take breaks when needed. Even learning one word a day is progress. I sometimes felt impatient, wanting to be fluent overnight, but I realized every small step mattered. Focus on consistency over speed and enjoy the process without pressure. Keep an English journal. Writing in a journal is a great way to practice daily. Jot down your thoughts, describe your day, or write about your goals in English. Over time, you'll see your writing improve. I started with short sentences in my journal, like, I ate rice today. Eventually, I wrote longer entries about my dreams. Looking back, I could see my growth, which was motivating. A journal is a personal space to experiment and improve. Ask questions. Curiosity fuels learning, so don't hesitate to ask questions. If a word, phrase, or grammar rule confuses you, seek answers from teachers, friends, or online resources. I asked my teacher why read changes to read in the past tense site clarified a lot. Asking questions shows you're engaged and eager to understand. No question is too small when it comes to learning. Take breaks when needed. Learning can be intense, so listen to your mind and body. If you feel tired or frustrated, take a break. Do something relaxing, like watching a fun video or going for a walk. Then return to learning with fresh energy. I took breaks when I felt stuck, and coming back refreshed made learning easier. Rest is part of the process, so don't push yourself too hard. Celebrate your progress. Every milestone deserves recognition, no matter how small. Learn a new phrase, finish a book, celebrate. Rewards keep you motivated. I treated myself to ice cream after reading my first English book. These little celebrations made learning feel rewarding. Mark your achievements, it fuels your drive to keep going. Learn with others. Studying with friends or a group makes learning more dynamic. You can share tips, practice speaking, or even compete in fun challenges. I studied with a friend who was also learning English. We quizzed each other and laughed at our mistakes, which made it enjoyable. Group learning builds confidence and keeps you accountable. So find a study buddy or join a class. Listen to yourself. Record yourself speaking or reading aloud, then listen back to check your pronunciation and fluency. It might feel awkward at first, but it's a great way to spot areas for improvement. I recorded myself reading stories and noticed I mispronounced TH sounds. Practicing those sounds improved my clarity. Self-listening is a powerful tool for refining your skills. Asterisk, asterisk. Don't compare yourself. Everyone learns at their own pace, so focus on your journey. Comparing yourself to others can make you feel discouraged. I once envied a friend who seemed to learn faster, but I realized my progress was unique and valuable. Celebrate your own wins, like mastering a tricky word or understanding a movie without subtitles. Your path is yours alone. Be creative. Use your imagination to make learning memorable. Draw pictures to represent new words, write short poems, or invent dialogues. I drew a sun for bright and a moon for calm, which helped me visualize and recall them. Creativity turns learning into an adventure, so experiment with fun ways to practice. Stay organized. Keep your learning materials in order to stay focused. Use a notebook or app to track vocabulary, grammar rules, or goals. I kept a folder for my notes and made daily to-do lists, like learn 5 words or read 1 page. Organization prevents overwhelm and helps you see your progress clearly. Be consistent. Consistency is the secret to success. Even 10 minutes of daily practice adds up over time. I studied a little every day. Some days I read, others I spoke or listened. This steady effort led to big improvements. Make English a daily habit, and you'll be amazed at how much you learn. Be kind to yourself. Learning a language is challenging, so treat yourself with compassion. If you struggle or make mistakes, don't be harsh. Remind yourself that you're doing your best. I had days when I felt stuck, but I told myself, you're learning, and that's enough. Kindness keeps you motivated and reduces stress. Use flashcards. Flashcards are a simple, effective way to memorize vocabulary. Write a word on one side and its meaning or a sentence on the other. Review them regularly to reinforce your memory. I carried flashcards everywhere, flipping through them during breaks. They help me learn words like explore and imagine quickly. Apps like Anki or Quizlet are great digital options too. Yourself fully. Live English as much as possible. Think in English. Label objects in your home with English words or narrate your actions aloud. I started naming things around me, table, cup, door, and it became second nature. Immersion makes English feel less like a subject and more like a part of you. Stay curious. A curious mind learns faster. Explore topics that interest you in English, like sports, cooking, or travel. I loved reading about space in English, which introduced me to words like galaxy and orbit. Curiosity drives you to dig deeper and learn naturally, so follow your interests. Review your goals. Check in on your goals periodically to ensure they still fit. As you improve, you might need bigger challenges or smaller, more specific targets. I adjusted my goals monthly, shifting from learn 10 words to write a paragraph. This kept me focused and aligned with my progress. Regular goal reviews keep you on track. Use online resources. The internet is packed with tools for learning English, apps like Duolingo, websites like BBC, Learning English, or YouTube channels with lessons. I use apps for grammar quizzes and watch videos for pronunciation tips. These resources are often free and interactive, making learning accessible and engaging. Learn about English culture. Understanding the culture behind the language enriches your learning. Explore traditions, holidays, or even slang from English-speaking countries. I learned about Thanksgiving and picked up phrases like give thanks. Cultural knowledge makes the language more meaningful and helps you use it authentically. Stay motivated. Find what keeps you driven: a dream job, travel plans, or simply the joy of learning. I stayed motivated by imagining myself chatting fluently with new friends. Set up rewards or visualize your success to stay energized. Motivation turns effort into excitement. Be patient. Again, patience is worth repeating. Fluency takes years, not days. Embrace the slow moments and trust the process. I didn't become fluent overnight, but every word I learned brought me closer. Patience is your ally, so keep going at your own pace. Listen to different accents. English varies across regions: British, American, Australian, and more. Listening to different accents trains your ear to understand diverse speakers. I watched UK shows and US movies to get used to both. This made me more adaptable and confident in real conversations. Use English in real life. Apply English in practical situations, like ordering food, asking for directions, or chatting with a tourist. I practice English when I met travelers, even if I only said, "Hello, how are you?" Real-world use builds confidence and shows you the language's true power. Stay open to new things. English evolves with new words and trends emerging constantly. Stay open to learning fresh expressions or slang. I discover words like chill and vibe from social media. Embracing change keeps your learning dynamic and relevant. Make your own sentences. Create original sentences with new words to understand their usage. After learning adventure, I wrote, "My weekend was an adventure in the park." This practice deepened my understanding and made words mine. Get creative, silly, or serious sentences both work. Watch English television shows. Television shows are a goldmine for learning. They're entertaining and packed with natural dialogue, idioms, and cultural references. I watched sitcoms and picked up phrases like break a leg while improving my listening skills. Choose shows you love, and learning will feel effortless. By combining these strategies, listening, practicing, staying patient, and having fun, you'll find that learning English becomes a rewarding part of your life. Keep exploring, stay consistent, and enjoy every step of your journey.